Hello guys, this is Daniel. So I just wanted to make a video to show you more or less how to start your own um, statistics tracking spreadsheet. So here's an example from August of 2023. I got 3 days right here where you would get the stocks that you wanted to keep track of. You get these from your scanner. There's a whole bunch of scanners that you could use. You have Trade Ideas, or I know TD Ameritrade also has its own scanner. So what you want to do at first, or at least this is what I do, of course, the date, the ticker, the first column, the market cap, this should be given to you by the scanner, the shares outstanding. This part right here is very important to me. It's the previous close. That means that how much was the stock up or down the previous day. And then the pre-market volume is also given to you by the scanner. The float also given to you by the scanner. Short float given to you by the scanner. The volume also. Pre-market volume to float. This is just one that I do. It's the metric that I did on my own, just to know what the percentage is of pre-market volume to float, just pretty much to see if there's any float rotation going on. There's a lot of volume. Sometimes that tends to happen. And then usually this is where I start collecting my stats. So let's look at the first one. For example, PENN on August the 9th. Okay, here we are. So what we want to do is get the previous close. In this case, we look at the last ticker and we look over here at the C for close. That'll be 24.86. The pre-market high, 33.45. The opening price, open 29.04. And then this is pretty much, I did this on my own on Excel. It's pretty much how much did it gap up from the previous close, how much all the way to the highest point pre-market. As you can see, it's on this little this little menu right here. It goes all the way to 34.49%. So you know that it has increased to its highest point pre-market to 34.49. Now on the way going down, the PM, I call this the PM decline. I also started doing this on my own. I just started noticing once I started sorting a lot of these Excel sheets. I started noticing how some of these do have a pretty interesting pattern, that the more decline it has, the higher chances it is that it's gonna keep going down, because that's pretty much the direction that it's pointing towards. So as you can see right here, the highest point is 33.45. You start from here all the way at open. It has declined about 13.09%. Right here on the Excel sheet, it says 13.18. And then intraday, pretty self-explanatory. You get your highest point. You put it right here. Lowest point, somewhere around here, 26.25, I think it is. And then what price it closed over here, it's going to be 27.10. And then you put some Excel formulas. This should be pretty self-explanatory. You want to see how much it spiked, how much it spiked up, how much it spiked down, and then at what percentage it closed. So you would start here from your opening price. You hover up at 1%. It spiked down 9%, and it closed at around 6%. And then the extended, this is pretty much how, at the time that it opened, how extended is it from the prior day close. So this is your prior day close, and then this is where it opened. As you can see, it was extended about 16, almost 17%, right at market open. So you keep track of these one after the other. I mean, they're not that hard to do, but they are hard to keep up with, because we tend to get discouraged, we get bad trades, we get distracted. But if you start doing these day after day after day, you can start to sort them. You can easily just sort by whatever you want to sort by. You want to sort by cap, you want to sort by float. You're going to start noticing how a lot of, like, this is your closing, how much you closed. You're going to start noticing how there are a lot of patterns, some that you can trade going up if you want to go long, and other patterns that are profitable if you short them. These end, for example, these right here, they end negative, negative, negative. So yeah, then you could sort it for whatever you want. You could filter them. You could sort them by the PM decline, which is one of my favorite metrics. Your float, your pre-market volume also. You can just sort them, and you're gonna start finding little by little more patterns here and there that you could take advantage of. Okay. So if you have any questions, just let me know down below. Thank you.